Guardians and the Twins got a real barn burner going to finish up this series. It's 1-0 in the top of the fifth, but they went 10 innings last night. The Guardians delivered a crushing loss to the Minnesota Twins, all at the very end, by the way. Right?
Dramatic.
Yeah, Guardians win 5-4 in the 10th inning last night. Carlos Correa's 2-run single in the 10th gives the Twins a 2-run lead. But Cleveland rallies for 3 runs to send Minnesota to the losers line. I kind of trailed off there, but listen, that's
Nothing
what
like talking sports with Alan Cox.
it really is. I'll tell you what. Browns bag field tonight with so they are finishing up that series right now. 1-0 Guardians. That means that they will end up taking, if they win, they'll end up taking 3 of the 4 in that series. Their last road series of the season happens this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The Guardians will be in St. Louis to play the Cardinals, and they'll come home, host the Reds, the Astros, and then that's it. Now, they didn't clinch by yesterday's Rube Goldberg type whatever's equations. They didn't clinch their playoff berth, correct?
Correct. They need one more game for that.
Because the Tigers had to lose, and they beat the Royals. And then the Mariners had to lose, and I think they did. But I think the Mariners lost, but the Tigers won.
So they got one more game to clinch a playoff spot, and then the magic number for the American League Central crown is 4.
Mm-hmm.
So they win this game today. They got that playoff spot locked in, and they're real close to that.
Very exciting.
To win in the AL Central.
Bridget Linton from your Cleveland Browns is in for Mary today. Comedian Jason Chaney is going to join us later on. He's doing a one-nighter at Hilarities. I haven't met him, but I think he's a funny dude. Tomorrow, Derek Cahill is going to be here. He's going to be at the Cleveland Funny Bone. And then our buddy Bobby Kelly is back in tomorrow. Bill is positively turgid with anticipation. Bobby Kelly is coming back. I love Bobby. He's the guy who gave you your bowl cut.
Yes.
When Bill got his infamous bowl cut as punishment.
That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago. Bobby Kelly. I think Gwen was
4.5 years, yeah.
It was Bobby.
No, Mary was there.
Was that the time before Mary was there? Okay.
Mary was there.
I know Gwen's been in when Bobby's been here. So
because I remember the time when Bobby and Gwen were in, they were talking about Nora
hemorrhoids.
Was real little, and they were talking about toddlers and like potty training and them taking just massive dumps because they just hold it for like 2 or 3 days.
Massive Campbell's soup can-sized dumps.
What are you guys talking about? You love talking about poop and throw up and all of the nasty things.
But toddler, you're on a different plane when you have a toddler.
I'm just saying that's how they bonded.
That was your memory of their
I just
moment.
remember how excited Gwen and Bobby were talking about that situation.
To kibitz over toddler poop.
Yeah.
I also need to see this haircut.
You never saw my bowl?
No, I've never seen
it.
No, I've never seen it.
So you know how we do that tubing race every year at Boston Hills Brandywine?
Yeah.
Okay, and so for a long time we had punishments every year, and they kind of
bad.
ran their course, and we would crowdsource them, whatever. I think Bill might have come up with that
Alan,
one.
I'll just send it to you, and then you can play it on the...
Yeah, and I'll show it to you.
Actually, just go on YouTube and search Bill Squire bowl cut.
Okay.
You can play it.
And Bill said, tell you what, I will get a bowl. I will shave my face clean, and I will get a bowl cut. It became his driver's license.
No.
This cord is going to run.
Okay, well.
Hold on. Let me see if I can see that.
Bill, stop it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shaved his face clean. That's his.
You don't even look like the same person.
Throw it up on the for the people at
home. How
Please tell me that you were Dumb and Dumber for Halloween that year.
No, because this was in February. This is right around my birthday.
I mean,
so I had to get the we had it scheduled for like a week later, but I was like, what if we do this while Bobby's here, and then I have to get my license renewed. So I was like, if I'm gonna get this, I might as well make it as funny as possible. So it was
perfect timing.
Yeah, so I got the bowl cut, shaved the beard, and it was my driver's license picture for 4 years. I just got it replaced this year.
I was going to say, is it still on there?
No, it's I replaced it this year. I had to get a new one this year.
I can't believe I've never seen that until today.
Well,
especially since every time you had any interaction with anybody, I mean, let's say in 4 years you got pulled over once, right? And
Which I didn't.
well, they would look at you and they'd go, they'd really have to do the double and triple take. I mean,
It's
I've had
Well,
people.
like, nobody ever commented on it except one time when I was buying my condo. Or no, it wasn't even when I was buying my condo because I already owned my condo. But there was some lady had to come over for something, and it was she had to see my ID, and she looked at my ID and she goes, "You lost a lot of weight."
She found
And
the
I actually
silver
had gained
lining.
weight, but it was just that bad.
That's what she thought it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it is crazy how much hair can change your entire look.
Oh yeah.
Shaving the face and giving that new haircut,
Yeah.
I don't even think I would know it was you.
No, I looked very different. But honestly, there was a weird burst in confidence that I had when I was like, because like I go on stage and people will be like, "What the hell?
You were
This guy looks
liberated."
insane."
Yeah.
And then I would be very funny, and like there was, I don't know, there was something like just not giving an F where you're just like, yeah. take
Maybe bring
that.
it back.
I've thought, listen, if this I got a special coming out. If this one doesn't pop, I'm just gonna be the bowl cut guy and just fully lean into just being like that.
I support it.
Yeah.
Fully support
Everybody thinking you're
My
mentally
girlfriend
challenged
doesn't.
everywhere. Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, she's not on board, but
Well, this is the time of year too, and I don't know if it's late summer, early fall is when I start growing my hair back out. But a lot of girls will go crazy towards the end of the year and go, "I'm chopping all my hair off. It's time to chop my hair off." And maybe a quarter of them actually do. It's one of those things where I go, "I just want to change, chop my hair off."
Yep.
And then they start thinking about it and they go, "It takes so long to grow back, blah blah blah." And they, But did you ever have short hair?
So
I don't mean like when you were 10.
No, this would be
breakup bangs maybe.
It was like 7. Nope, never did those either. But it was either 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember. So I was in middle school at this time, and my hair was about the length it is now, like long and thick. And I went through that phase too. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a whole new look. I've always had long, thick hair. I'm gonna chop it off, but I want to do something nice. I'm gonna donate it to Locks of Love. So I chopped out like 12 inches. Not a good look for me. Hair is too thick. When it was short, oh man.
Did it frizz?
Oh,
Did it
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it just added to like the awkwardness of what I already looked like in 8th grade. I mean, I was
But
so
you were able to make
skinny,
a charitable
scrawny,
donation.
right.
That was very nice.
The braces, and then you just add in short frizzy hair. That was
Yeah.
pretty homely.
Because some girls do it. Homely. Some girls do it and they look amazing.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
you're
not
like,
me.
oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think this will be my hair for the rest of my life. Wait, when you say you grow yours out, like, are you going long, like ponytail long?
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, I grow it out.
What about facial hair? Do you ever have any?
It's all
facial
white.
hair?
So I'll end up looking like Santa, which I
Yeah.
don't like. I mean, it's okay. It's fine. Like I shaved this morning just to kind of get it. I mostly rock the stubble, but if I grow a beard, it's all white. And so I'm like, I got to be in the
at
mindset
one point,
to kill that look.
One of Alan's punishments was he had the beard at the time, and he had to dye his beard and his eyebrows jet black.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a photo of that?
Probably somewhere.
What is Mary had to do?
Mary's have been pretty lame.
I was gonna say,
Because she's
females,
only-
it's tough
she-
to like change your
well,
whole look.
Because we didn't do it for 2 years because of the pandemic,
Right.
and then I think the only one she had to do this past year they had to do hot chip challenge type thing.
Yeah.
And then the year before that was these clips.
Ow.
These
equipment
like
I'm banging around.
put clips on them like I don't know, like you use for documents. And
You like binder
So it's like
clips.
more like
yeah,
painful
binder
thing.
clips.
Binder
Yeah,
clips, so we
yeah.
ripped them
Ooh,
off our
yeah.
nipples or
Yeah.
wherever we want to put them. I'll
Ooh,
show you this.
that-
This is a YouTube clip when Bill had his bowl cut and I had the jet black. Hi there. Welcome.
Hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching, finally, this episode of The Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys. And you can watch the show. Go to alancoxshow.com. And boy, it's a good watch.
See,
Santora
is out. so there I look.
You
Jet
guys,
black.
It literally looks like two completely different people.
Yeah.
I couldn't even take you seriously, Bill. Looking at you, I feel like your hair
You
color changed too.
You took us seriously
Well, yeah.
before.
Yeah, true.
My hair color has changed because that was 4 years ago. My hair's gotten significantly more gray.
It's crazy
my
how
gosh,
fast
you
it
got-
started going.
Alan, you can kind of rock the jet black look though.
That's what I said. Everybody's like, "You are insane." Because
Oh, I
I go,
kinda like
"No,
it.
I
If
don't
you
know."
had
I
matched your hair to it, it would have looked better.
well,
but like,
it wouldn't have been as funny
yeah,
then. But yeah.
And then he had
Walk around looking like super pimp.
nails. He had to wear
Acrylic nails.
acrylic nails for a week or 2 weeks or something
A
like
month.
that. Was it a month?
Yeah.
That was a whole month. Okay.
You guys come up with funny, good things.
I did a dangly dolphin earring. I had to do that.
You had to fish it out of a hotel sink in Phoenix.
Yeah, I fell into the sink. We were out there for what was it?
Indians,
yeah. Indians training camp, or what do they call it?
Training.
Spring
Spring training.
And it fell into the sink, and I had to get it out. Oh, I was so mad, because it was a gross. Oh, it was gross.
Oh. The bowl cut definitely is the best one.
Well, I also did the perm too.
It also probably made him was nostalgic when you were in the Mormon missionary community too. It fit right in. No, he had the perm for a while, and that was a whole thing. So
did you have to grow your hair out to get the perm?
Yeah, I grew it out pretty good.
A lot of hair-centric punishments around here.
Yeah,
A lot of food-centric, a lot of,
And you guys are in the minority where you're men and you both have nice full heads of hair.
Full heads of hair, baby.
I mean, you don't come by that a lot.
Nope.
So you may as well take advantage and do fun things like bowl cuts and perms.
I guess so. Yeah, but you also never know, what might upset the balance of the universe. You chop it off, it doesn't come back. You're like, all right, well.
That was 2018. Let me see if I can find the perm photo.
Yeah, and I feel like, with females, with Mary, it would be tough.
We did a stinky squirt gun one year. It was Erica?
That was Erica
maybe?
did a stinky squirt gun, and that was the food firing squad for pound cake.
Right.
Awesome.
Yep.
What does that mean, stinky squirt gun?
We filled it with herring juice and things like that. And I drank a shot of my own pee one year.
No, you did not.
I did.
That's just, did you throw up?
Right hot out the tap.
Oh, so sick.
What's coming out of my body? What's the matter with it? If you cut your finger, don't you you go, oh no, I cut my finger. That's blood. What's the difference between blood and pee?
I mean, I don't know.
Other than the obvious difference between blood and pee.
Oh,
yeah, I did.
Man.
Yep.
Here's me with the perm.
I don't feel like it looks that different.
No, the perm was not terrible.
Yeah, the bowl cut is still the one.
That's the best perm picture.
That is a good one. Yeah, you can kind of rock it.
Yeah.
If your hair's already thick, may as well add some curl to it.
Yeah. Well, anywho, that whole thing. When I was thinking, who should we have in for Talk Like a Pirate Day? I thought Bridget Linton, because, she does the Irish dancing, and that's not pirate, but it's adjacent somehow, I don't know.
Yeah.
Every year they do this Talk Like a Pirate Day thing, and I don't know how many people actually pay attention to it, but there are different ridiculous days designated for every day of the year. So why this one is top of people's minds, I don't know. Why this one got kind of really in the pop culture mindset, I don't know.
Because people love a hard R.
R. Well, I was like, where did this come from? And what I read was that it resulted from a sports injury, that there was a racquetball game between a couple of guys in the 90s, a couple of dudes in Oregon. And one of them yelled out in pain, R. They were like, hey, but I still understand how two dudes end up getting a holiday designated on a certain day. I guess that's probably one of those things, mid-90s, you really had to go and make the rounds and, do morning TV shows and things like that to try to get people to pay attention to it. But it's still around. It's international now.
See, you're saying that everyone knows about this. I've never heard of Talk Like a Pirate.
Pirate. Yeah. Talk Like a Pirate Day is April 24th. You've never heard of International Talk Like a Pirate Day?
No.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, then you're learning something new.
Yeah.
Every time Bridget comes, she learns something new.
Many new things.
Docking, gooning, Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Bill had a bowl cut.
We can teach what an angry pirate is. I imagine you don't know what that is.
No.
Oh, no. This is going to be another Urban Dictionary thing.
Yeah, get on Urban Dictionary and learn yourself some stuff.
Okay.
Does this involve giving someone a mustache by any chance?
No.
Oh,
Like
okay.
This is more self-inflicted wound.
I see. An angry pirate, the act of receiving...
Oh, you're looking it up. Okay.
Yep.
I was going to.
The act of... Oh, come on. All right. How am I going to... All right.
Come on, you're 30 years. You can
That's
do this.
right. Okay, let me dance around this.
Mm-hmm.
The act of receiving oral sex while standing upright, ending with the receiver firing off into one of the giver's eyes.
Oh.
Hence the pirate part, the eye patch part.
Yep.
But also kicking the giver
Oh.
in one of his or her shins and thereby representing the peg leg.
Yeah, so they're hopping around.
I just want to know what couple was in the bedroom like, we got to spice things up.
Yeah.
Let's try this, and we're going to call it the Angry Pirate.
That's
Like,
right.
I want to know where this
Or
came
they
up.
didn't invent it, but I like to think of the couples who are like, because they go, if it ain't new, it's through, right? You got to keep it spicy. I like to think of the people who go on Urban Dictionary and go, let's try this. Let's spin the wheel. Let's
Like
try
it's the Kama Sutra.
Right, yes. Let's try the glass bottom boat
Ooh.
tonight. And Angry Pirate, though, I mean, other than there's a little bit of infliction
It
of
starts
physical
off
pain.
great.
Yes, and then, you kick them in the shins.
Yeah, it seems a little violent.
Well, but again, different strokes for different people, as it were. And so
It's a consensual shin kick.
that's right. Those are the best kind. Consensual anything are the best kind. Honey, tonight we're going to try the Angry Pirate. Wait, so I get it, and then you kick me in the shins? What's the good
do
part
it.
for me? Yeah.
It just gets me there, lady. Do it for me.
Well, back to the is it Talk Like a Pirate?
International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Have you guys been talking like pirates today?
No,
you don't participate.
I don't know
You
anybody
just recognize it. You don't participate.
Well, it's, again, this is how I don't understand how something that two dudes came up with, 30 years later, is like on pop culture calendars and things, It's one day if it's International
just
Brussels Sprouts
So
Day.
goofy.
Yeah. Very, very strange and random, and that's probably part of the appeal, too. But okay, I've got to take a break here. Bridget Linton is sitting in for Mary today. She's Bridget_Linton8 if you want to follow.